check. Oh, sorry, I was just making sure my audio was coming through there. Not sure it is. That ought to be loud enough there. Okay. Okay, everybody, welcome to week 9, and the good news is we have passed the midway point to the semester. And the better news is that our spring break is coming up next week. So we've got 1 week ahead of us, and then we get a week off. So I hope everybody's looking forward to that. All right, first up, I have submitted official midterm grades into the registrar's office. Now, the midterm grades are not anything that go on your transcript. It is a kind of a student success initiative to submit midterm grades to the registrar, and then various departments and individuals across campus then reach out to help students that they identify as struggling and needing assistance. So your midterm grades have been submitted. Now, they did not include your responses to the last enchantments, so they have not been put in there. Now, if you attempted the midterm exam, that grade was included. If for some reason you didn't attempt the midterm, then you'll need to do that, because otherwise I will put a 0 in there, and that will seriously affect your grade. So right now, if you missed an attempt on the midterm, that's not affecting your midterm grade. Just be aware. And when I grade the responses and put final grades in for that midterm exam, if there's not an attempt there, a 0 will go in, and that will really hurt your grades. So I think we've got pretty much a standard grade curve in this class. As far as percentages go, we're kind of following how it normally does. If you log into LionNet, or if you look at the Grade Center here, and you've got a percentage that is 69 or below, what we're asked to do when we submit these to the registrar is, if the grade at midterms is a D or an F, we assign a numerical value of 1 through 4 to the letter grade of D or F. The 1 means that, yes, you've got a D or an F, and it's based on attendance, participation, or performance factors. But if I assigned a 1 to either your D or F in LionNet, that means that there is still hope for you. You can still pull yourself out of this, okay? So if you go to LionNet and you see a D1 or a F1, that means I haven't given up hope on you, and you should not give up hope on yourselves either. If, however, and there were 2 of you, you see the number 4 next to your F, that means that I do recommend you drop the class. So, and I doubt you're even seeing this message, because based on the last time those 2 students logged into Blackboard, it's been a while. So anyway, if you're out there and you see this, please go ahead and drop. You've got until week 11 to drop and get a W on your transcript, and that's way better than a failing grade. That affects your GPA. So anyway, it's enough of the downer news. The vast majority of you are doing great. Like I said, we've got a pretty standard distribution between A's, B's, and C's. So overall, I'm happy. We're doing good. All right. So, and I really try to keep on top of late submissions, but sometimes, for some reason or another, you will have submitted something and I still have a 0 in the gradebook for you. Send me an email and we'll get that fixed right away, okay? So take a close look at your grades, and if there's anything you've submitted that you still have a 0 in your My Grades area on, let me know and we'll get that fixed. And remember, I do take late work, so it's never too late to get something turned in for this class. All right, week 9. Here we go. Week 9, we'll be reading chapter 10 in the text. And chapter 10 is about writing and speaking effectively. Now, as a requirement for degrees at Missouri Southern, you do have to take communications 100, Com 1 or 101 or 110, public speaking. So you'll be covering in-depth public speaking in a different class. So in this class, I would rather us focus on writing for our weekly activity. Now, before you groan and shake your heads, I want to tell you that you can actually use something you've already written for this class or another class for this week's activity. So I'm not piling another writing assignment on you 1 week after you had to do the reflection on the last enchantments. So, moving into this week. First up is the Chapter 10 quiz, and please have that turned in by, or please have that taken by Wednesday, which is the 15th. And then I've got a little case study for you here that you'll do in a discussion forum. Read the case. Here are 3 questions I'd like you to answer in that forum. That's due by Sunday, which is the 19th at midnight. And then lastly, here's the writing assignment. So the purpose of this assignment, this activity for you, is so that you become familiar with a tutoring service that is provided to you. So what you're going to do is you are going to submit an essay to this tutoring service. Within 24 hours, they send you back what's called a marked up document where they take your instructions and your writing and they review it and offer assistance. And it's a really quality service that I hope once you're familiar with, you'll use this semester. So for this example, I'm just going to say, look, I don't want to, I'm a student and I don't want to write something new, but I do want to check out this service, so I'm going to submit to them the reflection on the last enchantments that I wrote last week. So here's what we do. You don't do anything in this assignment link first, okay? What you do is you go up here and you click on Smart Thinking Online Tutoring. You will automatically be logged into your student account. You've got 8 free hours. They're prepaid by you through your DL fees. You've got 8 hours of 24/7 tutoring where you can schedule a one-on-one session, you can submit a question, and you can submit writing. For this assignment, we're going to submit a piece of writing. So click on Submit My Writing. And you'll see all these other options here, okay? But for this assignment, we're going to use the Essay Center. So click into the Essay Center. And first is you follow the instructions and fill out this text in this form. So the course, UE 100, the University Experience. The writing title, for my example, I'm going to be using the reflection on the last or response to last enchantments. And here is where I'll copy and paste in the instructions for the assignment from the class. And here, and that's so your tutor can know exactly what the instructions were when you wrote this assignment. That'll help them to help you. And here I get to select up to 2 areas where I want to request assistance. And for me, maybe my, let's see, how's my organization and how's my grammar and mechanics? Actually, I'm pretty not confident in my writing, so how's my grammar and mechanics and how's my sentence structure? So I'm going to click those 2 things there. And now I'm going to leave this at first available. There's some options there about what type of tutor I would like, but I'm just going to say first available. And now I'm going to go to my documents and go Go to my documents, and where's my, there it is. There's my paper. Double click that, and now you see here it is attached. And now I click submit, and I submit that into the tutor. 24 hours, I come back into Smart Thinking the same way I left it, and I click on review my sessions and submissions. And what we'll find here under sessions and submissions is a link that takes me to the marked up document from my tutor. Then I download that document and save it to my computer. And then when I'm ready to turn it in for the class, I come back to week 9 in the class. I go into the assignment upload area, and I browse my computer, and I attach the marked up document from Smart Thinking, not the original essay, but the marked up one they returned to me. And I submit that, and then I have completed the assignment, the activity for this week. Okay, so I'm past my time limit. If you have any questions about your grades or about this week's assignment, please email me. Remember that the Ask Your Instructor discussion forum is not sending me notices whenever someone posts there like it's supposed to, so I don't want to miss anything there and leave you hanging. So email me with any questions. I hope everyone did great on their midterm exams, and let's get through this week, and then we can all take a breather next week. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.